Hello, it's Big Soprano, and I opened an email account. You guys could shoot me questions, stories, or beats that I could rap on in my email down below. So I only got one so far, but once I get a few more, I will make a video about them, and it would be pretty cool. So anyways, today I'm going to talk about a funny story that happened to me while I was like 6 or something. I was probably 6. It was around when Mario Sports Mix came out, and remember that because that'll be important. So in 2010, my dad moves into a house with my grandma, so his mom and all that, right? It was a decently sized house. It was kind of old, but now it got refurbished after he sold it, and it looks amazing now. So it's crazy to see that you could do so much to such an old house and it'll look good, because it was pretty shitty when my dad lived there. And these were one of the last times I ever visited my dad for years. Like, there was just like multiple years where I never visited my dad. I don't think I visited my dad until like 2022. That's how long it was, that period in 2010. He lived there until 2016, and I didn't visit him for years before 2016, and that was pretty crazy. So it was kind of a shitty house and all that. But let's rewind back to 2010. So I was 6, and for some reason I thought just the word poop was really funny, or just poop in general. I thought that was funny. And no, it's not some sort of fetish. I think shit is fucking disgusting. I just had like a weird obsession with like making poop jokes because I thought it was funny every time, I guess because I'm autistic and all that, but no, I'm not into poop. Just thought I would clarify that. But it was kind of weird for me to always be joking about poop and all that. You get what I'm saying? And I was 6, and I just got Mario Sports Mix for the Wii. And it's a pretty decent game. Like, I haven't played it ever since, but I remember it being pretty fun. Like, there was like basketball, there was hockey, there was all these games in Mario Sports Mix, and it was pretty cool. I was having a blast playing it. And you know what popped up in my mind? A funny thought. Maybe even a silly one. Or maybe a very strange thought. I thought it would be hilarious if Mario was covered in shit. Like, I just thought that would be fucking funny, And looking back, it is kind of funny when you know the context. It is kind of funny. But I thought it would be hilarious. So I shit myself. I don't remember if I shat in my hand or just like shit my pants. But I shit myself and I fling shit at the fucking TV. And it was hilarious at the time. Like, there was no one else there. It was just me alone. So I guess I can't be left alone with my thoughts. But I was dying laughing. I really threw shit at Mario on the TV because I thought it would be funny. And I was all alone, so no one was there to laugh with me. And looking back, like, it's not that funny, but it's funny to like look back on, that's a weird sentence, looking back, that's weird. But it was probably really weird for me to fling shit at my TV because I thought it would be funny. Like, I knew what I was thinking. I thought it would be funny. But yeah, obviously now I would not do that at all. That would just be a mess to clean up, and it would be really shitty of me, literally, to do that. You get what I'm saying? But I thought it would be a funny story to tell you guys, because, like, my friends did not approve at all. So eventually it's cleaned up and all that, like all this shit. But what I did the second I threw poop at the TV is throw shit on the fucking ceiling. And that wasn't cleaned up after the TV. That was an actual problem. I actually just caused a problem out of my own humor. Out of my shitty humor, I caused a shitty problem. And that was not very nice of me, honestly. It wasn't cleaned up after the TV because it was on the fucking ceiling. You know, how are you supposed to clean that up? Like, it's shit on the ceiling. Like, how are you gonna reach that? You can't do it with a broom. That'll just smear it. I think I was completely retarded for doing that. But anyways, I told my dad the dog did it, which I don't know how this, like, passed by him. Because I'm not sure if he believed me or not, but he didn't seem to ask any questions. Like, he didn't ask, like, how's it on the ceiling? Like, honestly, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that I threw the shit at the TV and on the ceiling. Because I was a total fucking retard and thought it would be funny. So he hired someone to clean it up, because obviously you're gonna need more than a broom to clean it up, because you can't use a broom because it's literally on the ceiling. So it gets cleaned up, and the guy told my dad it wasn't dog shit, it was in fact human shit. So obviously my dad questioned me about it, and I just never told him. I don't know if he put 2 and 2 together, but it's probably very obvious that I did it. You know, I don't know if he knows even to this day, but we haven't brought it up since he told me that it was not dog shit, like I told him it was. So, that was a pretty big mistake. I didn't really face any consequences, but I regret it heavily because it was just fucking stupid of me to do, honestly. And there's a funny part about that. So years later, as I'm telling the story, my friend asked if they ever found out I was severely disabled because throwing poop at a TV and ceiling, because it was funny, sounded insane to him, and which it is pretty insane. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this, but my friend thought they should have found something wrong with me since that happened. But to this day, I still think it's kind of funny, but I never actually will do it again.